Brandon Royval has just beat Brandon Moreno at UFC Mexico, and me and Priest have just got back to the United States. And first of all, before we even get into this fight, oh my gosh, did Mexico City blow my mind?
Oh,
did it blow my mind?
Absolutely nuts. I said it in the video walking into the arena. I said, this place is absolutely nuts. It is crazy. I've never seen more fights in the crowd than in the ring, but I loved it. It was so great. Feel bad for the people that got hurt for sure, but the crowd is insane.
The crowd was probably the most craziest crowd that we've been to. And we've been in Canada when they went to Canada. We've been in London when they went to the O2 Arena. We've been in Vegas for the biggest fights Vegas has ever thrown. But this, by far, was the most crazy crowd. But this main event was great. It was very close, very back and forth. But I do agree with the decision. I thought Brandon Royval did just enough to win that fight. But this does pose a very good question. And who is Alexandre Pantoja going to fight at UFC 301? Because in a number one contender fight that we just had in a main event in Mexico City, Brandon Moreno's home country, and now there's still questions. So who do you put in there?
This is such a tough question because you got Brandon Royval, who just fought Pantoja back this December. Then you just got Moreno, who just lost to Royval. So I don't know what's going to be next or who's going to be next to that division. But you got Alex Perez fighting Mokaev this weekend. And I truly think that the winner of this fight this weekend will, in fact, fight Pantoja this May. Because you look at Royval. Royval was absolutely hurt. He needed crutches to get out of that post-fight interview. So I don't know how long it's going to take for him to be 100% and ready to go. But if I'm him, sit out, man. Sit out. Let your body heal up. You don't need to rush into a title fight that was very close to back in December. Royval had his moments, but don't rush into the title shot. But I believe the winner of Alex Perez and Mokaev this weekend will, in fact, fight Pantoja this May at UFC 301.
But then that even poses the question of if this fight goes 3 hard rounds between the veteran and Alex Perez and Muhammad Mokaev, this hype train coming up. If those go 3 hard rounds, there's no guarantee that either of them can make the walk in May either. So this flyweight division is crazy in a sense that Amir Albazi, who looked like he was going to be fighting Brandon Moreno in Mexico, he has to pull out. He's not ready by May. Then you have Manel Kape, who missed weight by 3 pounds, would have been 4 pounds if he was fighting for a world title. Yeah. He's out. Then you have these 2 guys fighting this week, in that there's just so many questions. But I do have to agree with you that I think the winner of this fight, if they are able, will make the turnaround, because Brandon Royval cannot make that turnaround. He was banged up. If you see the pictures right here, his post-fight pictures, he was beaten up. He went in a 5-round grueling war with Brandon Moreno at an altitude that most people couldn't even last 3 minutes in 7,000 feet in Mexico City. So I think the flyweight division is very, very fun right now, in that a sense that anyone can get the title shot at any moment. But I truthfully think that Alex Perez will beat Muhammad Mokaev this weekend and will turn around and fight Alexandre Pantoja in the rematch in May in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.